Well, hi guys. English DCT. It's Dave. How you doing? This is the video I promised to do. Didn't think I was going to quite go this far with it. I was trying to pull the shed with the Cushman and move it on some runners, and it felt like the clutch plate had gone. This engine is a 670 Predator, and I did some design work to retain the warranty, and I'll go through all of that with you guys, the definition of what's done here. Basically, to keep the warranty, you would have to retain the shaft length on the 670. Well, the 670's got like a 3 1/4 odd inch diameter shaft. So what does the Cushman have? The Cushman's 1 1/4, and a special coupling that it has. So there was some design work to create the standoff. This is DOM, drawn. If you guys don't know what that is, it's drawn over mandrel, reasonably accurate. This is like 5/8 half interior, and then grade 8 bolts that are placed for the standoff with some good quality washers on each end. And then in here, to punch out the shaft from 1 inch to 1 1/4 to be accepted into this guy here. Put some light on that for you guys. It doesn't wash out. There is a coupling in here that what I did is obviously coming from the engine inch, and then comes through to the coupling that's the actual coupling for the Cushman clutch, and internally in there they had obviously 1 inch diameter, external diameter on the shaft. Let's make sure you guys can see it. So I had 1 inch on the shaft coming out the engine, and then here 1 1/4. So I needed something that I could split that was strong enough that would have an 1/8 inch wall thickness, interior 1 inch diameter, interior dimension, and external 1 1/4. So also drawn over mandrel, and everybody's like, oh, so where's the key? Where's the key? Well, the key slot was cut into the drawn over mandrel metal ring that was created. It was about 1 inch long, and the keyway was cut in it and flared on the edges so that the key could sit. And then actually, it's real hard to see, there is a bolt in here that you can actually get to tighten it all up. That has been on here since I did the design work on this on paper, again to retain. If you cut that shaft, warranty's done. So you could theoretically cut the shaft down to the same as what it would come off on the OMC 18 horsepower engine, which was it's stubby. It's about 1.5 inches or something that it sticks out from the back plate of the engine, and the engine sits further back because it's actually wider this way than the 670 Predator. Not as tall, which is another issue we'll get into in a little bit, but to actually have it sit on the cross rail in the Cushman on the frame to support it and retain, I keep saying it, and retain the warranty on the motor, created the 5/8 drawn over mandrel in 1/2 inch interior diameter, same bolt pattern as the Cushman, exactly the same. So theoretically this could be anywhere in here, pushed up. Obviously you still have to be able to get to the clamping mechanism to clamp 1 1/4 to 1 inch. So that engineering's a little tricky. The height's an issue. The seat can be a problem because it's like once you got the air cleaner on, it is right there, almost touching the bottom of the seat. So you have to play some games with that. But like I say, this engine's caused no end of problems. I'll go over that in another video about what I've been through on this engine. Some of the stuff is just, I've been working on engines for 45 years nearly, and I have never seen this one particular issue, and I'll go over that in a different video. But I'm going to do a couple of videos on this in terms of, okay, yes, I pulled it out, I said I was going to do a video on it, but now there is something going on with the clutch. Like I say, this is the only reason I actually pulled it out, else I would have done the video and left it in. Obviously much easier. I'll get started with that. I'll pull the plugs out so that it can turn the engine over easier, and we'll take a look at what's going on in the clutch housing. I'm pulling the plugs out here. And in the next video we'll talk about what was going on that part of the engine. But with it running, obviously from the manufacturer to meet all the, I guess, all the EPA regulations, this damn thing runs, they all run so lean. There's a huge amount of videos out there on that topic, knocking out the jet plugs. I actually drilled out the idle jets. Again, I'll talk about that. This thing purrs like a kitten now, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Get into the clutch here.